Rome was not built in a day. It was forged in fire and ambition. Every stone whispered of conquest. Every shadow carried the echo of power. The emperors were not mere rulers. They were the pulse of an empire without end. Caesar's name became legend. His vision redrew the map of the world. Augustus followed, cloaked in divine calm. He turned chaos into golden order. The people worshipped him as a god reborn. Marble cities rose beneath his rule, and the eagle of Rome soared higher than ever. But glory always has a price. Behind the triumphs, daggers waited in silence. Each emperor walked between worship and betrayal. Tiberius ruled in shadows. Caligula drowned in madness. Nero burned his own legacy to ashdot. Yet Rome endured. For every tyrant, there was a dreamer. For every fall, a new dawn. The Colosseum roared with blood and spectacle. Crowds screamed for victory, never mercy. Bread and games kept the people silent. But power is never eternal. Even marble crumbles under time. The emperors vanished, but their empire became myth. Rome fell, yet somehow never died. It lives in our laws, our words, our ambition. Because Rome was more than a place. It was an idea too powerful to ever fade. Rome expanded beyond reason. Its armies marched like thunder. Legions carved empires from dust. Every banner carried the promise of eternity. The emperors watched from marble thrones. They ruled through fear, faith, and spectacle. Gold flowed through their palaces like rivers. But loyalty was never pure. Behind every smile, a blade waited. The Senate bowed, but plotted in whispers. Poison mixed with wine in secret halls. Assassins moved through candlelight corridors. And yet, Rome endured. The Colosseum roared beneath crimson sunsets. Gladiators fought for glory and survival. The crowd became the heartbeat of empire. Their cheers were thunder, their silence a storm. Julius dreamed of immortality. Augustus achieved it through order. Nero sought it in fire. Each emperor left his mark on time. Some through greatness, others through madness. But all were bound by the same destiny: to rise like gods and to fall like men. Rome's temples shimmered with divine arrogance. Its streets overflowed with opulence and decay. The empire stretched too far, too fast. Barbarians gathered beyond the frontier. Storms formed beyond the horizon. The gods turned their eyes away. The glory began to fade. The marble cracked, the eagle trembled. But even in ruin, Rome remained magnificent. Because true power does not die. It transforms. It hides in the blood of the world. It built. Rome's shadow still stretches across our hearts. Every throne remembers it. Every empire imitates it. Every dream of dominance is born from its ashes. Rome was not a kingdom. It was destiny given form. And destiny never forgets its name. But even as the empire trembled, Rome refused to vanish. In its ruins, the spirit of greatness still breathed. Philosophers wandered through broken forums, speaking of destiny. Soldiers, once conquerors, became legends told by firelight. The marble cracked, but the idea endured. Because Rome was not only a place, it was a heartbeat that defied silence. Christianity rose from its ashes, carrying the echoes of imperial order. The eagle's shadow stretched into new kingdoms. Kings crowned themselves with Roman dreams. Every throne in Europe borrowed its light from Rome. Every empire that followed wanted to be her reflection. The emperors became myths, their names carved into eternity. Their statues crumbled, but their ambitions still ruled men's hearts. From Caesar's blade to Constantine's cross, the empire transformed, but never died. The roads they built still lead the world forward. Their words still whisper in our laws. Their arrogance still burns in every seat of power. And somewhere deep in the soul of humanity, Rome still waits, waiting for another emperor, waiting for another dawn. Because empires fall, but the dream of Rome never ends. And as long as men seek glory, Rome will rise again.